Peace, y'all. It's Zane Spirit. I go by he, him pronouns, and this is the Aligned Vision brought to you by Soul Drive Global. This podcast series is a mini series dedicated to the soulpreneur. And the soulpreneur is a soulful entrepreneur, someone that is really leaning into what feels aligned for them. Hence why we're calling this the Aligned Vision, right? And the Aligned Vision is a lot more than just diving into entrepreneurship. We have to ask a lot of questions to ourselves. Why do we want to be in entrepreneurship? What do we want to do? Who are we serving? And do we feel fulfillment from this space? And I feel particularly comfortable talking about this and purposeful in bringing my experience to you guys because I have 14 years of experience. I started entrepreneurship at the age of 16. I did internet radio before it was called podcasting through Imprinted Souls Radio. I ran 5 shows a week and managed an entire team at that early age. And then I did that for about 5 years. And the issue was it didn't make me any money, right? And I still had to work 9 to 5s. I still was going to school. I was still doing all these things. And I just felt very burnt out and defeated in the end. And so I took a year off and I was getting into my spirituality at that point. And I asked Spirit, I said, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Who am I? What am I bringing to the world? How can I still achieve freedom and live a life that is comfortable and expansive and luxurious and joyous to me while still being of service to my people and to feel that my work reflects a legacy long term, right? And after that year of really getting into my meditative state, deep diving into my gifts and abilities, and really like honing in on some of the things that really defining what I wanted to do, I opened up Soul Drive Global, which is now 8 years old. And um, y'all can clap. Most businesses are not making it out of the first few years. So I'm very, very grateful, very honored to be where I am with Soul Drive Global. But Soul Drive Global did not come out of necessity. It came out of joy. It came out of inspiration. It came out of me wanting to demonstrate the ancestral magic and medicine or the upkeep and remedies. It wasn't even ancestral magic and medicine back then. But my spirit knew it was. It was called Upkeep and Remedies. That was our slogan. And Soul Drive Global was birthed because I wanted to bring intuitive products into our everyday lives. I wanted to nourish our minds, bodies, and spirits through our deodorant, our sugar scrub. I wanted to bring intention into our rituals and our practices. And I wanted to make a gateway, to be a gateway, to be a bridge for people to lean into their own spiritual practices and to bring intention into their everyday lives. And that's what we did. And then for the first few years that it was Upkeep and Remedies, and I made a lot of different products. I did a lot of different things that were all very soul-led, spirit-led, and I felt very joyous in that, right? And then I came into mediumship and ancestral magic and medicine, and I created the Ancestor collections, and I began to also do energy healing work and helping other people through energetic body contouring and these different services that I could do because I just honed into my gifts and my abilities and what I love to do. And that also led me to create digital products. It led me to create workshops. It led me to create sound healing and expand in speaking in universities and teaching meditation at fellowships. So it gained me opportunities to speak. It gained me opportunities to help others in a multitude of ways, not just one. And so I feel very much so aligned to speak on this topic, and I would love to share my wisdom with you all. So if you are in the space of wanting to know how to enter into a soulful space of entrepreneurship, if you're looking to not necessarily do it how it's always done, how it's always been done, and to really honor yourself in this process and to be a magnet for abundance and joy and peace and ease, to be a reflection of who you are, what you are, and what you love, and all that you're doing. Follow along with this series. There will be multiple episodes in this series that can bring you some insight and wisdom and help to expand your practice and even inspire you in your entrepreneurship journey. I'll see you around.